Hi, Gemini. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. This is a general love reading for all my Gemini. So welcome back to all of my subscribers. Welcome to anybody that's new. Let's see what Spirit has for us today. Let's call on our spirit guide. Spirit, if you could please share with me any messages of guidance that you have for us. I am listening for you now. Willingness. You are able to compromise if the end result is love. A willingness to compromise. Okay, maybe Spirit has a compromise happening around you. Oh boy, that's a big one. Pass. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. So transforming your heart space, changing your heart. Okay, keeping an open heart, being available, all of those types of things. Let's see. And then I have harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. You want to be in harmony, right? We want to release anything from the past. We want to have a willingness to, I guess meet Spirit halfway. We want it all is kind of how I feel, my Geminis, and you do deserve it all. So let's see what the messages are today. Spirit, what do you have for my Gemini? What do you want them to know? What's coming for love? Anything about a connection that I'm in? What do we have? I have a Knight of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Six of Swords, and a Ten of Pentacles. All right, so the first thing that's coming into me is a sense of security. Okay, I have either somebody, a little bit of a promise of security, I will say that, whether it's things that you're saying to each other, like, I'll take care of you, you take care of me, or we could have a beautiful life together. We could have a beautiful home together. If one of you has less money or income coming in than the other, it's kind of like it doesn't matter because we just kind of pool our resources together and take care of each other. So I do feel like you have somebody that's letting you know that I want to be with you. And if making you feel secure is what you need to hear from me, I feel like this person is going to keep giving that to you. All right. So somebody wants to, and it doesn't mean that you're not independent. That's not what I'm saying. We all want to feel like we're secure in a relationship. Okay. Male or female. All right. We all want to feel like if we're putting time and effort into somebody that, it's going somewhere. And I do feel like you are with or making some really good choices because it is moving forward, and it's moving forward because you made it a conscious choice to either change your life or you deserve that sense of security. All right. So maybe somebody in the past took advantage of you being generous, or somebody, it was fine for them if you picked up the tab all the time. And you moved on because that wasn't equal. That wasn't fair. They felt secure. They felt great, but you didn't feel secure. It has to be mutual, and it has to be that somebody says, you know what, we're in it together is probably the more important thing. But I think that deep down inside, you knew that you had to move on from somebody. I don't know. Financial security isn't the most important thing in a relationship, but I feel like in this reading, it's very important to some of you. Either somebody took advantage of your generosity, or somehow you got stuck paying all the bills all the time. And it was like, wait a minute here. Like, what am I doing? Why am I supporting you? How did I get into this situation? And then Spirit's bringing you this Knight that says, I'm not that person. All right. I'm willing to get up and go to work and show up so that we can have a beautiful life together. So, whatever you went through in the past doesn't mean that that's who Spirit's brought to you now. So, it's kind of interesting. I have a Lover's card. Yeah, they're bringing you somebody with this incredible sense of security. Maybe you knew right out of the gate when you met this person. Okay. If you haven't met this person, just use this reading as a manifestation. Okay. Um, my soulmate, right? A soulmate energy is certainly going to make you feel secure. A soulmate energy and a Knight of Pentacles is going to say, you know what? I'm willing to work at this love. I'm willing to put time into this love. I'm willing to show up. I'm willing to be there for you. It's not going to be a one-way street, Spirit just said. Maybe, which is how you felt in the past. So it's a lot more in harmony, isn't it? It's a lot more in harmony this time. I have a death. You had to end something. You had to end something to start over. That's okay. That's okay. Seven of Pentacles. Whoever this lover is, this is only going to grow. This is only going to grow. Yeah, there's a lot of financial security around this new connection. Whether you guys both work really well together or you both want a certain lifestyle together, or there's definitely a lot of, yeah, here's the Eight of Pentacles. So maybe there's some connection to working together, but there's, look at the octopus hands. Like you get your hands into a lot of different things. Your eyes are wide open is how it's coming into me. You got these stars in your eyes. Like maybe you're both very, you know, entrepreneurial, or you're able to make money. Both of you are able to create incomes for yourselves, and maybe the two of you working together create incredible incomes for yourself. You know, so a little bit of a dream team, a little bit of a power couple, you know, kind of feeling, which is okay. It's a little cliche, but some people who are powerful or have that kind of energy want to be with somebody who has that kind of energy also. So I'm not surprised by that. And usually it's really exciting. Usually it's really, really exciting to meet the lover, the soulmate, and also have the material world be in sync too. Okay. Yeah. We want to have a soulmate, but you know, we live in a world of where we go to work every day, where we pay our bills, where we want to have nice homes, you know, so we want to be with somebody that, you know, is our equal. And I think that that is what Spirit has promised you. Look at this beautiful temperance, the sense of harmony and balance with this person. And it's also the sense of balance in all areas of your life. So that is gorgeous. And I don't know, you know, the moon for me today is coming into me as I have gone through so much to get to this place. And I don't know, the path, the journey, you know, the transitions that I've gone through, it made me a better person. It made me a stronger person. And I guess I'm glad that I waited for this true love, you know, like this true love was worth the wait, because you guys are going to be very in sync. Okay. You're going to be, I don't know, very in tune to each other. But like I said, whether it's your careers are in sync with each other, you have the same goals. Spirit just said you have the same dreams, a lot of the same dreams. So I think it's just going to flow very easily, and it's going to be very, very exciting. Spirit, how will this what's this person's feelings for me? What's going on with some feelings? Let's see. I know that you are the other half of me. Maybe it's a twin flame connection. Okay. So it could be twin flame. Maybe we feel you're very in sync with each other. Like I said, dream team, power couple, powerful, like you work better as a team. Okay. Like there are couples out there that you think of the one person and you always think of them, or you don't think of them as one person. You always say, I'm just going to use like, you know, two names like, you it's Joe and, Kate, it's always Joe and Kate. It's not Kate or Joe. It's like wherever they go, it's always Joe and Kate, Joe and Kate, Joe and Kate, so, you think of them always kind of collectively as one because they're always a team. Does that make sense? I hope so. I think you know what I'm talking about. Transformation, divine timing, higher purpose, faith, trust, belief. I feel like you believed it. I do. I feel like you just believed that it was going to be worth the wait, and then this person appears. I found myself when I found you. They're going to be a better person because of you, and vice versa. Okay, they'll be stronger, they'll be smarter, they'll be happier, they'll be a better, if they're a parent, they'll be a better parent. If they're, they'll be kinder to their own parents and their own family because they've got somebody that loves and cares for them. And I don't know, it's just I don't know, that I think they just want to try harder. I think they just want to have a more well-rounded life. A burning flame rises up inside. Every time I think of you, I feel so much passion for you, and you light my fire. There's a lot of passion in this connection, not just a physical passion, not a I want to sleep with you passion, which is probably great, I'm sure, but it's more of a you are lighting up my purpose passion. Okay. You're making me a better person. Like I said, you're making me, we make a better team. So maybe my purpose in life was to work with you somehow, or to at least have you in my life for support, to inspire me. And the passion is because of the collective energy. Okay. It's like they can't do it without you. All right. That it's because you're in their life. And that's what's so gorgeous. I love you and care for you more than you will ever know. That I think they're very open and honest with how much they love you, but maybe the depth of this love is hard for them to, how do you say in words, I love you to death, literally, You are manifesting in rapid speed, 111, focus on positive thoughts. So if you're manifesting this love, this is coming. It says to me, you showed me what real love feels like. Yeah, this is going to be a deep love. This is a deep love. This is a soul connection. Okay, a soulmate connection. My other half, my partner, however you guys, share these feelings for each other. So this is what we all want. We all want that one person that just completes us. Spirit, what else do we have? I felt trapped. Okay. They're stuck. Maybe this is in their past. Maybe they struggled with, they felt like they couldn't move. They were trapped with their past feelings, or somebody suffocated them in the past instead of inspired them. So maybe that's a big part of why you're in their life and the past isn't. Children, there could be kids involved. Okay. They could have children in their life. There could be a sense of playfulness. Maybe you're very open to children in your life, or adding children in your life, or maybe there's a sense of playfulness. If you don't have children, it could be just your inner child saying, you know what, I just want to have fun with you. I want to learn about you. I want to have, I just want to have fun. And when you're with the right person, it is fun. It doesn't matter whether you're going grocery shopping or, doing chores around the house. You make it fun with the right person. I have an illusion, can't see clearly, living on dreams, believing lies. I do feel like there was a sense of, I always hoped that this kind of love existed. I always hoped that I would find somebody that would kind of believe in me. Okay. And I don't know if they ever had that in the past. And I think that that's something that they're realizing now. Like, you've opened their eyes to that somebody could really believe in another person to be their best self, to inspire somebody. But I don't know if your person ever had that before. In fact, the opposite, probably. They felt maybe tied down to somebody, anchored in a relationship. So your person unfortunately had some struggles, or that these could be your feelings. I felt trapped in the past. I didn't believe anybody would believe in me, or I didn't believe that I could be a better person because of somebody else. But I think that Spirit's trying to show you that we have something so much better, that this is going to be a true team effort, and that we're really going to work through some of these old kind of haunting feelings of feeling trapped or chained to somebody else, as opposed to sharing my life with somebody in a joyful, playful, loving way. So all of that is just kind of past karmic energy. We're going to let that go. Beautiful. So look at the power of this emperor. Okay. So strong energy. Again, that emperor coming through, that emperor knowing what they want. Okay. And I have a 10 of swords. So we've had to let something go. We had to change a cycle. We had to move on. We had to put something to an end to get to this. And I have a 6 of cups, this feeling, I feel like I've known you forever. That's very romantic, is my 6 of cups. The 6 of cups to me is a very romantic card, because it's a sense of, I feel in my soul like I've known you forever, and I think that when we have that feeling, whether you call it deja vu, or you look at somebody and you say, I know we just met, but I can't believe how easy it is to get to know you, and how easy I've fallen in love with you. And it's a very romantic sense, because it just reminds us of everything that we've ever wanted and kind of wished for. And I do feel like Spirit's letting you know that, like, this dream couple, this power couple, whatever you guys are together, is a dream come true. It is everything you wanted. That's perfect. You've struggled. We've struggled. We had to walk away from something. We had to put something behind. We felt chained, trapped. We didn't believe in that, happily ever after anymore. And then all of a sudden, true love comes and kind of knocks all that away and says, hey, guess what? It does exist. And I do want you to be happy, So sometimes, we have to just go back to the basics and believe, what does Spirit want for us? The sense of security, the sense of I can take care of myself, but I want to feel secure in a relationship, which is kind of how we started, isn't it? Look at, yeah, I mean, the Prince of Pentacles, Princess of Pentacles. There's something going on with you guys, that you are some kind of powerful connection, right? Maybe you work together, maybe you'll start an empire together, a foundation. You have goals of, we want to own a construction company someday, or we could see ourselves running a business, because with your skills and my skills, it's like we make this amazing team, and we have this ability to, live our lives, do it together, be happy, and make money all at the same time. So I just feel like it's some kind of, I don't know, there's a lot of couples that create a life around themselves like that, because they just love being together all the time. I need you here with me. I need you here with me. That Emperor is really powerful. That Emperor wants you. I'm hoping and praying, that 5 of Pentacles, this is something that I've been wanting, right? This is something I have been wanting. My whole being, body, mind, and soul is attracted to you. So here comes this Emperor and says, you know what? I know what I want. And I want you, right? For so many reasons. So many reasons. I want your mind. I love your soul. I love, you inside and out. So that is what's going on. And if this love hasn't arrived yet, I want you to use this reading today as a manifestation, because what we think about, comes into our lives. Okay. So let's thank Spirit for this reading. I think it's beautiful. I think that we've got a beautiful couple coming into union here. And we're just going to ask Spirit to bring this to you now, my Gemini. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Thank you always to my Geminis for following me. If anyone would like to book a one-on-one private reading, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.